This show is proudly brought to you by Unique Off-Road Concepts and Build It Pinetown. King of Customs, a brand new reality show that goes in search of customizers across Africa. Meet Matt and Gary from Malaz Customs. In this show, we put Unique Off-Road Concepts' portal axle system through its paces in a valley of 1,000 hills. Then we visit Vinod Lala, a home customizer in Durban, followed by Matt chatting with Cornate Theron about his American muscle bike build. It's race time for our mini bike challenge. And lastly, the Malaz guys announce a bike build raffle away.
We've just taken delivery of this brand new Toyota Land Cruiser double cab. This is the vehicle that we're going to be turning into a monster 6x6 off-road hunting vehicle.
What's happening, guys? So we're on our way to Unique Off-Road Concepts, where they're busy doing the 6x6 Land Cruiser, bro. It is insane.
Yeah, it is the first of its kind in the world. They are doing a 6x6 double cab Land Cruiser. There are other ones, but this one is going to be all 6 wheels operational with a portal 4x4 system. It's going to be pretty sick. Can't wait to get there. I've known Dale for quite a while, and yeah, it's going to go check him out.
I'm just going to pick it up a little bit to line it up.
Yo, you guys don't understand where we are right now. This place is unbelievable.
Hi, my name's Craig and I'm from UOC and I'm the design engineer and I work in the sheet metal department.
Hi, my name is David. I'm co-owner of Unique Off-Road Concepts. I'm also part of the design team and Cruiser. It's going to be a mega hunting machine. This is one of our portal gears. It's about to be cut here. This is machined from a billet once again. We're using the best material so that you can get the best product at the end of the day.
We'll sit down with the client, take on board what it is that he expects of us, and then we put forward our ideas and then work together, come up with a solution, pass it by the client with renderings, and then we'll take it to design. And from design, we'll then manufacture and deliver.
So typically we will do one operation for all of them, and once completed for all of them, we will turn to the second operation.
My name is Dale Hughes, in a company called Laser and another company called Unique Off-Road Concepts. So when you come to us, we are making everything from the sheet metal work at Laser to all the machining at gear and axle, and then obviously UOC is where we do all our design and concept understanding there. So there's a great synergy between us because Dave is very thorough in what he does. We've got currently on the go, we've got 2 6-wheelers. I've got another Kalanderwagen 4-wheeler to do with portal axles only and central tire inflation. And then I've got another Kalanderwagen where the chap is just making his decision now whether he wants a 4-wheeler or a 6-wheeler. And then I've got one more 6-wheeler that while we're doing this build, the guy wants to come and see it and he's happy to buy another one.
Good morning, guys. We are at Shongweni Valley in 1,000 Hills here with Dale from UOC. We just coming out to check the system that they're going to be putting on the 6x6. We've heard a lot of what these things can do. Take us for a spin. And they will be taking one of these double cab Land Cruiser buckies, stretching it out and putting 6 wheels on this thing. It is going to be an ultimate off-road vehicle, but today we'll be just testing this one and see what the capabilities are of it.
So it's going to be our first 6-wheeler that we're making. These are obviously the prototypes on the portal axle sort of side of things. The 6-wheeler will be one of a kind in South Africa and one of a kind in the world with obviously different components that we make for the vehicle. We've had this one running for a couple of years now. It does have the beginnings of our central tire inflation system, but it is our second generation from that one over there, which is our first generation. That one's been running for about 5 years now and has been abused in the valley. This one's been less abused at the moment, but we'll see if we can sort something out today.
Super fresh out here. We're at Kalani 4x4 track. We're going to see what these portal things can do.
Listen to me. Just film us only. They film in the cabs.
Oh!
Got it. Okay, you get it.
Gibberish, talking gibberish. It's too cold for me here.
These Toyotas are going to go where mountain goats go, boys.
So when you just push up a vehicle, all of this changes. So all your steering angles, everything changes, and then the car doesn't perform in exactly the same way. This one still performs like it's from the factory. And it also doesn't take a lot of drive to drive these wheels. because the pressure of it is taken up by the gears in there, and those are big gears and you won't break the So it runs at 35 inch like it's running at 265. So whenever anyone puts the big wheels on, they're trying to pick that portion up if they're a solid axle, because that's your snag point all the time. So when you drive and you drive on a middle maniki, you're always trying to keep that thing away from the middle maniki.
We're here with Kone and this beautiful bike over here. Do you want to talk us through a little bit of this paint job that you've got going on here?
Yeah, this bike actually started out as an original American-built bike and made it to our shores about a decade ago. And I ended up with the bike as a sort of a purchase with a truck, an American V8 truck, and we decided to strip it down and just put it together in a custom sort of like as a hobby, and it ended up taking 4 years, and we wanted to go with something post-apocalyptic with a bit of a Grim Reaper style look, and Paz did the paint job and it ended up amazing. You know, he did a sterling job, packet of money thrown at it, but well worth it. The end result speaks for itself.
You can definitely see it in the paint with all the ghosted skulls in it. And then the saddle seat, talk us a little bit through that.
So yeah, you know, the use of the horse saddle, we wanted to do something completely different, something that most bikes you don't see, and this being a bit of a wild horse, we thought why not go with the horse saddle, and we ended up getting the look right. You know, even the color in the paint reflects the color of the seat, so we went with a copper bronze type look, basically all around the coloring of the seat, and then a lot of chrome work with some matte black. And the bike just turned out.
Go onto our Facebook page or to www.kingofcustoms.co.za and make sure you vote for Kone and this beautiful, beautiful iron horse.
Getting the ultimate lift kit for your 4x4 has never been easier. Unique Off-Road Concepts are global leaders in portal axle innovation, design and installation. Dominate any terrain with comfort and style. Portal axles are an off-road technology traditionally used for military, farming and construction applications. Unique Off-Road Concepts proudly bring this to the 4x4 market. Unique Off-Road Concepts, giving you the clearance to challenge any terrain.
Hi guys, my name's Lee Howell from Build It in Pinetown. We are Build It Plus format that offers everything from foundations to roofs and offers services like glass cutting, key cutting and kitchen installations. Come see us at Build It Pinetown for all your building solutions.
Ahoy ladies and gents, we are gone on, lost our minds here at Malaz Customs. We are giving away a BMW RS 1000R. It's an R 1000 RS. And we're giving away this to one lucky winner. But we do, on the other hand, have small little prizes that we'll be giving away.
Matt, we are also going to be cutting this off at only 2,000 entries for this bike giveaway. Plus, we'll be doing golden ticket prizes that we'll be pulling at random, where we've got tools, we've got Monster Energy prizes, we've got tattoo vouchers up to the value of 7,500 Rand. We've got helmet vouchers up to 4,500 bucks. We've lost our mind, bro. I don't even know what's here. We've got gun wax, we've got bearded Viking. We've got so many prizes. Limited to 2,000 tickets. Get your ticket now, throwing in a Malaz cap for you, so you won't even walk away with nothing. You've got a Malaz cap, a goodie hamper, everything there. Golden ticket prizes. We've lost our minds, guys. We're building a custom BMW 1000. Follow us on King of Customs to see what we do to this bike, bro.
We like to give back every now and again, but first of all, you get to see one of these custom bikes come from out of our workshop into your living room. We're going to put it in your room. We're going to bring it to your house and we're going to give it to you.
Go to our website,
www.kingofcustoms.co.za.
Go check it out. Go get a prize there. Follow our show, kingofcustoms.co.za.
Be sure to go there and drop an entry, guys. We'll come around to your spot and check your bikes out, or your builds, or your pools, whatever you want, bro. You do a fridge, we'll come check it.
Thanks, guys, for giving us support to let us do what we like to do. Hang in there, check our next episode on kingofcustoms.co.za. Hey guys, we are in Queensborough today to come and check a guy out, Vino. Matt is not with us because he had his baby this weekend, so we're wishing him luck.
Welcome to Vino's Garage. I'm going to take you guys in here to have a look. Vino's got a collection of some decent cars. He's got a 350 Z, a Mustang, a Mini. That's what I've seen so far, but I'm going to bring you guys with me and I think we should check it out. Tell us a bit about the vehicles you got here, Vino.
This is not a business of mine, it's a hobby. I retired and I've been loving cars from a little boy. So I got this Mustang for about 15 years. I got the Camaro maybe for about 12 years. Total bolt and nut restoration, we've done it. Got the 350Z. We got quite a few cars. The Mustang is just a Mustang body. That's it. Right. Everything else is just a rod. So I didn't keep it original. I'm not a collector in terms of you say keep original.
Keeping it OEM.
Because if you look at the original Mustang in '67, it's actually not a nice looking car.
At what age in your life did you start building vehicles?
I've been a car guy from 35 years maybe, just to mess around.
And you've been building your own vehicles throughout that?
Mostly I get hands-on, but I get people to help me out like you.
Bro, this is enough chatting, bro. Let's go and see these cabs for ourselves. Come on, let's go see. We got a little mini moke going on here. Yo, how's these things, bro? So this is your baby, your pride and joy, eh?
It was originally a left-hand drive, and we converted it to a right-hand drive. It had a 289 motor, the original from the factory. We put a 351 Cleveland in it, and we're still busy. Everything is all brand new, basically, onto the thing. Brand new carburetor. It hasn't seen petrol yet. We just put a new intake manifold on it. I've got new tappet covers in the boot here that we're going to do a complete aluminium setup. The new Mallory electronic distributor, we just put in this thing here now. Ford Focus ST. I bought the seats, they were quite short on it was a material. So we had guys here in my yard once again. We had this upholsterers and we did this thing in genuine leather.
In-house, eh?
Right here, everything happened right here. I had a few minis back in the days, in my youngster days. And then obviously I went into V8s and big cars, and then something got into me and this bug bit me. And I saw this mini for sale on Facebook, and old man was selling it at Harty, basically in the Northwest Province. So I jumped into my trailer, negotiated with it, and took a drive all the way up there, and I'm bringing it down. The first one. 2 weeks after that, the bug hit me again. I drove up to Mafeking, I bought another one. A couple of weeks back, I bought another one. So, and now obviously I've got this pickup, so I've got 4. It was a running car, we stripped it, it was the same color, we stripped it right to the ground, proper down to body work, and we repainted it. Daryl helps me out over weekends. He's working permanently for a company called Barnes Panel and Paint.
I had to cut and weld here. The front was damaged in the front. It was slightly smashed, so I had to do a lot of cutting. I had to cut all this front section all out over here and rebuild all of this up again.
I'm here with Ruxana, Vino's wife. Tell us a little bit about your husband and his passion, and how do you control him from not buying everything that he sees?
Well, he's had this passion for cars from childhood. I think looking at pictures motivated him to have the best of cars, and whenever he thinks of a car, he wants it, he gets it. And it keeps him purposefully occupied, and he is constantly thinking about these cars, checking how he can improve on whatever he's got.
I'm excited because I found where lunch is coming from as well, guys.
Yes, there is some lunch on its way.
Cannot believe your collection here. Tell us a little bit about your Camaro you got here.
I picked up in Witbank maybe 12 years ago. Also was a project car. It was like a navy blue, black, quite faulty, banged up, and we did a full restoration on this car.
And that's basically what our show is about, is we go out to find home builders, guys who've got passion about cars.
But then time and money went into the engine bay as well.
Very excited. We don't normally mention that because they are our wives watching this, and then our secrets are out, so we keep that to ourselves. It's been really cool hanging out with Vino here in Queensborough. Here's our next entrance for King of Customs. If you like what you see here, go to our Facebook page, kingofcustoms.co.za, and give him a thumbs up.
There we go, guys.
The vehicles were put through their paces while Matt looks real nervous. The camera does no justice to this terrain that these Toyota beasts were climbing. Hooting and cheering, the day was flying past, but still many variables to test out here in the Valley of 1,000 Hills.
That's so cool. Now we just switched over.
Next car.
Next car, let's try it. No.
Portal axles are an off-road technology for the serious off-road enthusiast. With higher ground clearance and improved reliability, this robust technology will turn any off-road drive into an adventure.
Literally have to get a step ladder to get in this thing.
Switch on the rear lock, yeah?
But how would you stop a 6-wheeled beast?
On something like the 6-wheeler, we upgrade that to a military spec braking system. So that one, there's disc brakes on every single wheel of the 6-wheeler, and they've got very big discs and they're all ventilated, and they're specifically made for military.
Gareth was impressed with those 35-inch wheels.
Wild! So bro, tell us what we're in here today.
We're in a Toyota Land Cruiser 80 series. It's a 1996. And we've kitted it out with some portal axles, some 18-inch rims, some 35-inch tires, and made it ultra capable.
Is there anyone else in Durban that's doing portals?
There's only 3 of us, or the 4th person in the world has only kind of just come along now.
Is it?
More American.
Bro, that thing was insane, dude. We were literally riding in a riverbank.
They've allowed us to take a drive on this vehicle, yeah. They've allowed me to take a drive on this vehicle.
This is Matt acting all cool, when actually he's about to wet himself with excitement.
Bro, I can't believe it. I'm getting to drive one of my favorite cabs, and they're letting me drive. These guys are crazy. They're turning me loose. They're turning me loose with one of these things, bro. Oh, it's crazy. I haven't told them I've only got a scooter license.
And here comes the excitement.
A little bit of room here. I can't believe they let me ride this one.
Bro. The guys had no idea they were in for an experience of a lifetime. Only like we can do in Africa. Gareth never wanting to go anywhere near the river.
Never! Never!
Now we're going to get dullard for going near the river.
You also want to see what we're going to tell you!
There was no terrain left untraveled, from hill climbs to descents.
This is the way you would like to raise a vehicle. If money was not the object, this is the way to raise a vehicle, because the center of gravity doesn't change in the same way as just pushing the body up.
100%.
So that becomes quite dangerous when you get a 35-inch tire on it. You get what's called death wobble. That has an understanding with angles, so we understand that, and death wobble can kill you. And a 35-inch tire will accentuate every single problem that you have. So if you started out with a small wheel and you didn't think you had any problems, stick a 35 on and it'll start shaking all over, it'll wobble, it'll show you all your problems. The shake of that could take you from the fast lane into the barrier in no time.
By this time, Gareth was about to lose it completely, believing the water was infested with crocodile.
I'm driving in a river, guys. In a river.
Daddy! I can't swim! Dad, I can't swim!
The standard axle found on a bakkie or SUV runs straight into the wheel. For vehicles with large wheels that need to perform under extreme conditions, this design places too much pressure on the axle and the CV joints. Military and commercial vehicles started using portal axles to remedy this problem, and now off-roaders are enjoying the benefits too.
This is good fun because you can actually hear the rocks turning underneath you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was insane, guys. I got my adrenaline pumping there for a while. They'll make it look easy in this tank, eh? Yo, this thing is insane.
Craig from UOC, not sure how to rate the Malaz presenter on his first river drive.
9. For a first timer, or shouldn't I be that nice?
And now, Matt, what's up with that look?
We're checking the boulders we went over. Those are the size of like a buffalo.
What an awesome day adventure around the Thousand Hills area. Oops, we forgot the wives on the other side of the river. All this great fresh air just keeps you smiling. The chicks weren't even phased. They were loving being out in nature. The day ended with Harry getting some driving lessons and showing Matt exactly how it's done.
So the guys at UOC make this look like child's play. Well done, buddy.
Jack, high
five. High five, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Good stuff, boy.
Monday morning, it's back to the workshop and welding the chassis of the 6x6 build. Getting the ultimate lift kit for your 4x4 has never been easier. Unique Off-Road Concepts are global leaders in portal axle innovation, design and installation. Dominate any terrain with comfort and style. Portal axles are an off-road technology traditionally used for military, farming and construction applications. Unique Off-Road Concepts proudly bring this to the 4x4 market. Unique Off-Road Concepts, giving you the clearance to challenge any terrain.
Hi guys, my name's Lee Howell from Build It in Pinetown. We are Build It Plus format that offers everything from foundations to roofs and offers services like glass cutting, key cutting and kitchen installations. Come see us at Build It Pinetown for all your building solutions.
Chantal Palm from Durban Youth Radio. We are out at the Whiskey Throttle in Drummond. The place is jamming, a hot new spot. We are here for Race 3, Episode 3 of King of Customs, and it's all about to go down right now.
It's King of Customs, Round 3, Dirt Race. Racing fever was thick in the air before the start of this event.
So Gary, apparently that little Levi, your competitor's got colours, bro.
We are colouring in book. Trash talk here from our competitor in the pits, yeah? Reckons he's going to take me out, yeah?
11, 13, 12.
Reckon you're going to take Gary today?
Oh yeah, he's going down.
What is that? You're going down.
So Gary, that's your competitor, eh?
I know, bro. I'll take this. I'll push a kid.
You know, I kicked in a butt.
Breakdancing Ninja.
I'm going to sign my life away. This is the least of the risky things I do.
As always, beverages are attached to the bikes for a weigh-in at the end of the day.
I'm so excited. First day to race to do the race to them, bro.
The reason why I'm sabotaging his bike is because he's young, got a fast bike, and he's gifted. We are old, we got slow bikes, and we're ungifted. For a place for compression to exit, you can go nowhere. And otherwise, you're standing in a queue at Home Affairs. You got nowhere to go. Somebody distract his dad. We're about to fool him real bad.
Breakdancing Ninja Gareth was desperate for a win after his DNF in episode 2 at the Rocket Racing parking lot. Gareth gets the whole shot with Levi Becker close behind him, followed by the Malaz tortoise Gary. The dirt track, something different from our regular parking lot races, scared away the regular racing snakes. With 3 bikes and 6 competitors, the guys played tag through the 6 laps in 3 heats. Levi having some bike problems, causing a bottleneck on the tabletop. But wait, the tortoise, slow and steady, catches up to the hares. Gareth getting up to his usual dodgy antics, but it's too little too late. Levi takes Gary at the beginning of lap 2. It's the battle between the tortoise and the hares. Levi having a huge advantage with his power to weight ratio on the bigger 125. As they go into the first turn of lap 3, Levi, goes down, giving his opponents Gary and the Ninja a well-needed gap. And Gareth loses it on the top of the tabletop with a quick recovery as he heads into the tire tag. Opponents need to push a tire back and forth for 20 meters from where they resume the laps. The first team back in the race is that of Gareth and Bradley, followed by George tagging in Gary and Nick taking over from Levi. And George from Malaz Customs in his first corner goes down, opening the gap for Nick to get around him easily, and that's Bradley already on his second lap. Bradley and Gareth the Ninja are leading the race in front of a capacity crowd here at the Whiskey Throttle, supporting the King of Custom mini races. George from Malaz Customs really struggling on that little mini bike, 50 cc's, and down goes Bradley just out of sight of the camera. Bradley does well, recovers quickly up and over the tabletop as he races past the beginning, and there's his partner giving him a boot of support to push him into the last lap of the race. But it's the team of Nick and Levi who take the win for race 1 as they come into the pit area. Gary from Malaz Customs celebrating on his back wheel as he comes over the tabletop.
Bro, I'm so unfit.
Check out! Okay with the partner. Hey, been managing with clutch.
Nice race.
Oh, George.
Nice race.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
we got the guys in the pits here doing some last-minute tweaking.
Last minute tweaking, I think there was bike tampering going on. The guys taped our exhaust pipe shut and now the throttle almost came off the head.
Buddy.
Hey,
fucking tired.
Race 2 with an inverted grid. The older guys are battling fitness. Georgie is nowhere. He stalled on the start line. Nick has tasted victory and has no intention of losing first place. Bradley goes wide and botches that corner. Nick is chasing Georgie down. He's going to lap Georgie as he heads towards the rolling of the tire. Now it's Bradley in second position and Georgie stone last as he approaches the tabletop. Young Levi Becker absolutely on fire. First out of rolling the tire, coming into the first turn, getting cheered on by his mother on the side of the track there, making short work of this little track. But this is the Levi Becker show with the crowd cheering on this 11-year-old champion as he flies over the tabletop, and down goes Gareth the Ninja, while in the background Georgie's just got in to roll the tire. Now it's Gary the Tortoise from Malaz Customs who's beaten the Ninja around the corner, battling with the jumps with the power to weight ratio. Gary almost losing it over the tabletop as he enters the pits, completely bushed.
I'm dead. I'm dead, bro. I even had a little bit of a shot of tiger around the corner there.
Somebody please call 911.
He's got
Race 3 and Gareth the Ninja's back to his old tricks, apologizing as he retreats back to the start line. And they're away with race 3 underway. Levi Becker out front in massive style. Beautiful jump from Levi over the tabletop and in. Oh, there's Gareth and Gary doing some physical battle out on the track. Gary gets ahead of Gareth the Ninja. You can see the guys are running on reserve energy as they slow down on the tabletop, heading towards the tire tag. Gary picks up his tire, runs towards his partner on the other end. You can see Nick and Levi are well ahead in this race. And in the background there, Bradley and the Ninja have got some serious problems. They cannot start the bike. Nick is away over the first jump, well ahead of the rest of the pack. George from Malaz Customs, battered and bruised, just wants to get to the end of this race, picking up that 50cc bike. Whoa, almost losing it on the tabletop.
This is insane. These are the oldest kids I know having a crazy amount of fun just for bragging rights. They're not even getting anything at the end of it.
Bit of road rash.
Oh.
Bit of road rash.
Collecting roasties.
Hey.
This is like nothing.
Technical issues at DNF, we'll take it. Next time we'll come back stronger.
Hey, nice racing, guys. Well done. So, guys, forget a very crucial part of the race is that your beer is very important. Check out this. They're laying down. What's that? Wasting valuable points there. So I didn't spill. You know, the tortoise always wins the race.
Here we are, Ignition TV with Kaluma TV as our host. And as you can see, the cops have just arrived. We are trying to wear our masks, but we are practicing social distancing. So the three gentlemen in front of me are the gentlemen that have been riding on their little scooty wooties. It's less than 50 grams. Less than 50, right, let's go. Second contestant. Cops are here, less than 50. Throw the beer! Throw the beer! That is at 150, that's 100 grams. Gary, 150. 150 mils, sorry, 150 mils, not grams. Oh, you've won.
Dale prematurely announces the winner to be Gareth and Bradley. But in actual fact, it's Levi and Nick who win this one. Join us next time for another silly race where men act like kids in doing battle for King of Customs Mini Bike Championship. This show is proudly brought to you by Unique Off-Road Concepts and Build It Pinetown.